You know what? The more the merrier. I think, with our team, we got to figure out, what we can do to help us win. Our front office has done a great job, all these years, so we don't see them, we don't see them slacking off. But at the end of the day, man, it don't matter because we're not paying them contracts. They are. So, all we do, we got to stay in line. We got to get ready for this Monday, coming up Monday.
Tough to see Danny go. He's been with you guys for years.
Yeah, it's tough. Danny's my boy, but this is the business side of it. This is the side that anytime you think things are going well, things can change, and we can't control it. One thing I've always been told when I got in this league is you can control the controllables, and that's one thing that's out of our hand. We as players, we know it, we understand it, and we just got to be ready for if we do get that phone call, we got to be ready to bounce back.
Game week, is it nice to finally have, all right, this week we have preparation now for Cincinnati?
Well, I think, it's kind of weird me walking in the doors this morning, knowing that there's going to be less guys, knowing that, the Bullets are live, knowing that, it's a game plan, and it's time to put up or shut up. I think all the stuff we've been talking all off season, from every player, we expect to be great. We expect to go far in the playoffs. We expect to be playing in the big show. So I think you can't, or actually I know you can't win games through the press. You can't win games through the paper. You got to go out there and do what's right in between the white.
Bernard, guys moving on, we know it's part of the business, but being next to somebody and a new guy coming in, does it take a while to adapt to that guy?
You know what? As far as trying to understand them, to know, okay, how do they drive this route, or what are they going to be doing backside when I'm doing this? That's one of the things that's always, you gotta fine tune those things. But I think, stepping in, knowing that this is a piece of the puzzle that's here, regardless if we want them here or not. We got to trust this person, and I think that's the great part of this. That's the unique part of this game, where they throw any character in there with you, in the mix with you, and say, you know what, y'all can get along, y'all make this play happen. Who's ever in there with us, they're going to buy into the system, they're going to do what's right, and we're going to go out there and play.
How long have you been game planning for Cincinnati, or is it kind of like, all right, now we started, it's game week, but I mean, obviously this is not breaking news. You've known you had Cincinnati for a long time.
Right. You know what, I've seen just a little film on them, but now we come in and try to figure out, okay, this is what we're going to do if they do this, and this, so today is the day. And we got a couple extra days because we play on a Monday night, but I think our coaches are doing a great job as far as introducing everything to everybody. I think this is going to be the first meeting we have where I think it's the final 53. So I think we got to get that understood first, and then we're going to go in and we're going to kick this thing off.
You faced Andy Dalton twice last year. As a rookie, then now he's going into his second year. I mean, what kind of challenges does he present for you guys?
I think I've said it from the get-go. I think Andy Dalton's a great quarterback. For him to be as young as he is and to lead that team the way he's been leading them, he's done a great job with them. And he only is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second year he's under center. I think the guy is a great signal caller. He goes in there. He demands respect from his teammates. And he goes out there and he throws that pigskin. And so I think, for us, we got to be ready to know. We got to know that he's going to throw it. They're going to run it. We know what kind of team they are. We know what division we're in. They're going to run the ball. They're going to test us. But I think, we got to stay on our P's and Q's and understand what's going to happen. And that goes with film study. We all got to be in our playbooks this week. We got to be, got to have the DVDs. We got to be in tune to make this thing happen.
Bernard, what do you think about the replacement referees? They had about a month. What's your opinion?
You know what? This is what it is right now. I would love to see the refs come back. I can care less if you find me or whatever. I would love to see them come back. But this is the business part, of the NFL. They want things to happen. The refs want things to happen. But this is one thing that me being a player kind of understand. When we were in strike, or on a lockout, I should say. This is what happens, and so they got to come to an agreement. Hopefully, it's quick tomorrow. Hopefully, but I can't call it. But this is the league, man, and so all we can do is hold on. We got to strap up. Y'all got to strap up because y'all see the calls too. So it's new to them. It's new to the replacement refs. This game is so much faster than what they've seen. Guys are a lot slicker than what they've seen. So, you know, we just got to hope and pray that these refs get back at it.
No, is safety the biggest concern? I mean, the league has talked so much about that, and then, as you said, replacement officials out there who just haven't been out there before,
Right.
and the stakes are this high.
As far as safety, I think, you know, that's something that we've been knocking the last couple of years, is safety. And I mean, I think us as players, we want safety, but we understand that this is a violent sport. You know, you got big men who run fast and who lift weights running into each other. You're gonna have problems. Whether it's concussions, whether it's broken bones, it doesn't matter. You know, guys are going to get hurt. We can't stop that, and we're not going to stop it. This has been going on, you know, from the beginning of this game. And they were playing with no face masks. They were playing with no helmets, with leather helmets at that. So, you know, you're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop the violence of it because, you know, every year in and year out, they want bigger, faster, and stronger. So if you're going to have that, if you want that, if you're going to pay for that, you're going to have the injuries as well.
Common theme throughout the offseason looking at the Ravens is then, well, with several key losses on defense, you know, Suggs not sure when he's going to be back.
Right.
And Joe Flacco now in his 5th year, Ray there too. It's time for the offense for the Ravens to kind of lead this team.
Right.
What do you say to that as a defender?
Well, as a defender on this team, you know, I still say, you know, we love the fact that, you know, defense is what we're about. We love the fact that we can go out there and put fear in the other men that are across from us. We love that. At the same time, we love when our offense scores points. You know, I think Joe he's done a great job this year. You know, I think you can see, you see a different Joe. You see a guy who's back there who understands, not to say that he didn't understand before, but I think, you know, the way Joe have led himself, the way he continued to lead himself, I think he's doing a very good job as far as in a no huddle, with putting the ball where it's supposed to be. He has weapons around him. You know, we can stretch the field, we can run the ball, we can do all of that. You know, but you know, in the preseason, you know, all of that looks good, all of it, you know, whatever. But now it's time to get real. And you know, for me, as on the defensive side of the ball, man, we love defense, and we love going out there and hitting people, and that's what we're about. And you know, we just got to continue to do this thing. We got to pull it together as a defense, as an offense, and as a special team to make this thing happen. And
Bernard, along the same lines as Andy Dalton, A.J. Green, a talented young receiver, how difficult of a matchup is he?
I think A.J. Green is a special talent. He's a really special talent. The guy can go down the field. He can go across the middle. But, you know, when he go across the middle, he got to see us. You know, and that's not taking anything away from him. But this is what we live for. When we see receivers coming across the middle, if we're in the right defense, we're going to smack you. And we're going to let you know that, you know, obviously, you know, you came across the middle on the wrong team. But having said that, the guy, if you miss him, the guy can go, he can hit a home run, man. And I think, you know, like I said, he has a special gift. And I think, you know, Marvin has done a great job as far as getting guys in there to help Andy. And we just got to be ready. You know, we don't know what's going to happen yet, but we know they're going to test us. We know that you know, anytime a team steps in here, we're going to get their best shot. I don't care who it is. We're going to get, you know, they can have you know, no wins. We're going to get their best shot.
And
All right, thanks, Bernard. We got Kale coming.